From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson, and it's Sharp in at the 5. And for Toronto, Barrett and Barnes at the 2 and 3. Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Quickly in at the point. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow, another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
Pass to Barrett, unloads, and off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Here's Simmons. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Barnes. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Johnson against Williams. Schroeder with it. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Knocked away and stolen by Williams. Pass to Barrett. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. And guys, when talking to Coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me, you can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Quickly. And in the game with Boston, he did not play well. Shoots from the line. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Pass to Sharp. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Over Thomas. Shot is good by Barrett.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Simmons finds Thomas. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Barnes passes to Ayton. He gets it in there.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Quickly against Schroeder. Pass to Simmons. Poked loose. Barrett against Thomas. Here's Williams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Daylon Sharp. That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for your Raptors, Robert Williams. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Williams no good on that one.
And when he is healthy, Williams is an important piece on this team, mainly due to that defense and rebound.
Now here's Schroeder. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. The ball's knocked loose. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Schroeder against Barnes.
And a little bit of length and a little bit of strength. That pays off for Scotty Barnes.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And that one misses.
And Scotty Barnes just is one of those guys that's a complete player and competes.
He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 4. Johnson on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Quickly. Back to Barrett. Brooklyn pulls it in. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Schroeder. Johnson against Barnes. Johnson passes to Simmons. Outside Schroeder. 4 on the clock. To end the cold spell. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Quickly. No points yet. It's Barnes on the wing. Stolen by Schroeder. In transition, here they come. Here's Thomas. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. And he drops it first. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. Do you think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now Barnes. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Pass to Ayton. Shoots in deep. Sharp grabs the miss. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
That's what Williams does, disrupt your offense.
Murray's checked in for Toronto. And the Nets also making a change. Watford's checked in for Simmons. Here's Thomas. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Barrett. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. The Nets have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Thomas finds Schroeder. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. He nails it, and we're tied. Thomas has got 9.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Barnes. Got a hand on it. And here's Thomas. He's got 9. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Barnes with it. He's against Watford. Barnes, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Schroeder. No points so far. Pass to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Toronto calls time here. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game. Almost an entire new group here. Edie's checked in for Ayton. Bassey comes in for Scotty Barnes. Shepard, he's checked in for Barrett. And Mitchell's subbed in for Quickly. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich comes in for Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Cam Thomas. Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Brooklyn with the ball, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Schroeder passes to Watford. To the paint. Intercepted. Murray with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. On the wing, Mitchell. Down low. Here's Edie. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Thomas. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thomas has got 16 points.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Mitchell drives in. And Watford pulls it down. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Clowney. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Mitchell. And Watford pulls it down.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Mitchell against Schroeder. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Floats one up. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Pulls it. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Toronto trailing. Outside Mitchell. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Thomas outside. Pass to Schroeder. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. And the Nets lead by 1. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Edey. Soft touch off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter here. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3 is up. The rebound by Edey. Mitchell with the ball. 11 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Edey. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? Second, the Raptors.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Fernando's checked in for Bassi. Finney Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Schroeder. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trail by 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the Nets. A decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher. And, of course, there's Toronto. Quite a bit of space between these two.
Well, right now for Toronto, this is not where they wanted to be at this point in the season. It looks like there's a pretty sizable talent gap between them and the real contenders.
Well, you hope that they realize that and they have some self-awareness, but can they win some games, carry some positive energy, maybe some momentum into the offseason with which to build on?
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Williams, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Watford. Finney Smith with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Dorian Finney-Smith. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-6 run. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6 to the middle. The jump hook. Here's Fernando. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break. And then it's on to the second quarter after this.
22.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Murray out there with Bruno Fernando, and it's Edey in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Fernando. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at, where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Toronto making a switch here. Ayton's checked in.
DeAndre Ayton.
Just 5 on the clock. Murray's shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Some solid defense from Barrett. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Toronto. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And there's the drive. Blocked. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. From down in the low post, it goes.
The assist.
Bogdanovich has got his first basket of the night.
For all the work he does on the perimeter, you can't forget about Bogdanovich inside.
Quickly. Williams grabs the board. Nets trail by 5. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. And no good. For Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Murray. Pass to Quickly.
Net foul.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Massey, he's checked in for Fernando. And Scotty Barnes is subbed in for Murray. And a change for the Nets. Schroeder's checked in. Here's Ayton. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Shot clock at 6. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempt.
If Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Nets trail by 7. Outside Sharp. Back to Schroeder. Over Quickly. That's good from Schroeder on the assist from Sharp. Schroeder's got his 2nd basket on the night. For Toronto, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Quickly passes to Barrett. Left side Barnes. Pass to Massey. 6 to shoot. Now Barnes. 3-pointer. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Williams. That one no good. Raptors lead by 5. And he's going for the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
The Nets shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Outside Finney-Smith. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Williams. Off the mark there with a 3. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Barrett. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Barrett, with nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. It's Barrett on the wing. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Williams is checked in for Toronto. Nets trail by 7. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. The teardrop. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Bassey's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
And that's shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Schroeder passes to Johnson. It's tipped.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Another shot. Barnes, no good.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Schroeder out there still hustling around. He uses that speed and some of his cunning to find those passing lanes.
Watford's checked in for Sharp. And he makes both free throws. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Here's Williams. Good with the fadeaway. Williams has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, that's where you want Williams putting it up. Foul line down.
Inside. Here's Watford. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
The reverse slam. That was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Toronto, the rebound. Shot is good by Barrett.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Nets trail by 9. To the right side. Johnson on the wing. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Watford outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded closely. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Outside Barrett. Pass to Williams. Quickly outside. Here's Bassey. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Quickly passes to Barrett. Knocks down the long J. And now a 12-point Toronto lead.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
Outside Schroeder. Thomas with the ball. Over Barrett. Some solid defense from Barrett. Raptors lead by 12. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Cam Thomas picks one up.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
And so he's able to get one of 2. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. 5th best, the Nets.
They've been playing great lockdown defense over the past month. They close out on shooters extremely well and do not allow easy looks.
The first free throw is good.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Raptors lead by 11. Barrett passes to Bassie. Now here's Mitchell, covered by Schroeder. To the inside. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 13. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes. It was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Shepard, that's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Nets trail by 15. Schroeder passes to Watford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Trendon Watford. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Fernando's checked in for Toronto. Murray comes in for Barrett. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Brooklyn. And he sinks the second. And so here is Toronto. Here's Shepard. Pass to Edie. Mitchell against Schroeder. Takes one from 10 feet. Here's Fernando. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the bucket. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter.
And putting some muscle behind his play, Bogdanovich goes right through contact.
Schroeder against Mitchell. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Mitchell. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Nets trail by 16. Outside Schroeder. Now Bogdanovich. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Shepard. 6 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his third.
That one on Schroeder.
4th-team foul. At the line for Toronto. Shepard. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Finney-Smith checked in for Johnson. And the second free throw is good. Nets trail by 17. 1:44 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Simmons. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second. Raptors lead by 17. Murray passes to Mitchell. Pass to Edie. Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 5. And Watford pulls it down. Watford's got 4 rebounds in the game. Schroeder against Mitchell. Simmons with it. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Simmons has got his first points of the night.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of this game. Schroeder against Mitchell. No one on him. Makes an easy one. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Here's Finney-Smith. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Davion Mitchell. That's his first personal.
Toronto making a switch here. Aiden's checked in. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Schroeder. Nets trail by 15. Outside Bogdanovich. The steal. Here's Shepherd. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shepherd's got 5 points.
Defense leading to offense. I love it. Nice job reading the situation and finding a way to swipe the rock.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's the Raptors leading by 17. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. There was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. Really terrific performance thus far.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Sharp out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Johnson in at the three. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His second personal foul.
Robert Williams picks up 1.
Schroeder staying aware and excellent at going straight into the defense in order to get the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Schroeder. And both free throws good for Schroeder. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Left side Williams. Over Simmons. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Thomas. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Barrett. Toronto leading by 15. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. The three ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Quickly against Schroeder. Kicks it out to Barnes. And the Raptors, another three.
Well, I know he'd rather be up on top, but good work by Barnes staying confident, shooting out of the corner.
Nets trail by 20. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
He has the size to get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Now quickly. Back to Barrett. Quickly finds Barrett. Over Thomas. And it's Toronto with another.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Pass to Schroeder. Will it go? Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Schroeder's got 10.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Now here's Barrett. 18 points for him. No dice from 9 feet. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Sharp. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Sharp's got his second bucket on the night.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Here's Quickly. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Now Thomas. He's got 16. Pass to Simmons. And they call an illegal screen here. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number one, the Raptors.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Raptors lead by 20. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Barnes. Got it. Good job in the low post. 6 points for him.
Inside, Barnes knows he has to fully commit. You don't finish against contact by going in there with half the effort.
Now here's Sharp. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Thomas. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The free throw drops for Barrett.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Massey, he's checked in for Williams. And Barrett drops them both. And Brooklyn with possession here. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, man, how about Johnson coming at you with some power to get the finish?
And he lobs it up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Quickly against Schroeder. And it's Quickly with a miss. Nets trail by 18. Thomas outside. Pass to Simmons. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Barrett passes to Quickly. Back to Barrett. Over Thomas. Here's Ayton. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
And the Nets call time here.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Edey comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Shepard in for Barrett. Clowney, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Bojan Bogdanovic, he comes in for Thomas. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 10. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Raptors lead by 20. Here's Shepard. He's got 5. Pass to Quickly. No good on the 3.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Quickly, following the bucket by the Nets. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Quickly's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
In an instant, Quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
And here's Simmons. Pass to Williams. And here's Bogdanovic. No luck on that one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Quickly outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Quickly's got 7 points for the quarter.
Laser focus from Quickly. As soon as he saw that pass coming, he was going to fire.
Schroeder against Quickly. Outside Schroeder. Over Quickly. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Some changes for Toronto. Fernando's checked in for Bassi. Murray comes in for Barnes. And Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. And the Nets also making a change. Finney-Smith checked in for Simmons. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Raptors lead by 21. Here's Shepard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell.
Brooklyn foul. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Murray. Pass to Shepard. Clock at 4. It's not going to go for him. Nets trail by 21. Here's Clowney. Now Schroeder. Checked by Mitchell. Schroeder passes to Bogdanovich. Looking to get back on track. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. And Schroeder with the 3. Schroeder's got 15. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Fernando. Now here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Over Schroeder. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And it's Williams off the drive. That one drops for him.
Williams.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Edey. Mitchell with the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Edey. And here's Shepard for 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Schroeder. Over Mitchell. Here's Clowney. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Pass to Shepard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. Number 1, the Raptors. The 4th spot held by Brooklyn.
Both of these teams have been so physical. 2 of the best rebounding the ball over the last 10 games.
Schroeder passes to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Outside Bogdanovich. Finney Smith inside. He's against Murray. They get it back.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's Edey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Edey's got 10 points in the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pass to Clowney. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His 4th personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
The first free throw is good. Williams is checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Shepard. And a change for the Nets. Watford's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Raptors lead by 14. Outside Murray. Pass to Fernando. Barrett against Bogdanovich. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
Toronto's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Barrett. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Williams. Finney-Smith with it. Defended by Murray.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Barrett passes to Fernando. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Williams. That one is off. Good D by Watford. Right side, Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the next, Zaire Williams. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so it's the Toronto Raptors earning this break in the action, up 10. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. 10-point lead. We've got Barnes, Murray out there with Mitchell. And it's Williams. And it's Ayton in at the center spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Williams misses. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Johnson against Barnes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that Johnson keeps his intensity. He doesn't let the foul stop him.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Johnson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Quickly is checked in for Toronto. Simmons is checked in for Brooklyn. And Johnson drops them both. Raptors lead by 8. Outside Barnes. Back to quickly. Murray scanning the floor. Aiden, no good. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Here's Barnes. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Simmons. The kick out to Johnson. Yes! And that's Simmons with the assist.
For 3.
Simmons has got 4 assists now tonight.
A true marksman, Johnson just drills the corner 3.
Now here's quickly. Left side Barnes. From 11 feet away. Jump shot is good. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Simmons, the pass to Finney-Smith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal.
It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw no good. Toronto making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Now here's quickly. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Aiden. Murray with it. Clock at 6. The shot no good. Thomas with the defensive effort.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
On the wing, Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Murray!
The free throw drops from Murray. And the Nets making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Here's Johnson. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 5th assist in this one. And Aiden has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Barnes, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Timeout called, the Nets.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose.
With our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Sharp. Inside, here's Thomas. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Sharp. Quickly. Passes to Ayton. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation. Puts the pass right on the mark.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Pass to Quickly. And he drops it in from the low post. Quickly's got 9 points now in the second half.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then he has taken over.
Simmons finds Thomas. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Trying to make Barnes work for it, but defensively, you have to be disciplined.
At the line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
He's off on the second. Nets trail by 7. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Back to Simmons. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Toronto.
R.J. Barrett, he's checked in for Murray.
For your Raptors.
Toronto leading by 7. Quickly from outside. Rebounded by Johnson.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Sharp passes to Johnson. Back to Sharp. Over Quickly, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Driving inside. Second shot opportunity. That shot off the mark. Nets trail by 5. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Barnes passes to Ayton.
Nets foul. Dayline Sharp.
Edie's checked in for Toronto.
14 foul. Coming onto the floor for your Raptors, Edie.
Pass to Barnes. Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. He drains it from the right block. Barnes has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Now here's Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Outside Schroeder. Lets it fly. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Barnes. Rebounded by Johnson. Nets trail by 5. Here's Thomas. Guarded by Barrett. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, R.J. Barrett.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
And so here is Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Quickly with the ball. Up top, Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Cloudy, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the first one at the line is good.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Toronto making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Ayton hits them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Schroeder.
You got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive, but he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Dennis Schroeder. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Schroeder. And both free throws good for Schroeder. Raptors lead by 3. Quickly outside. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Don't let Quickly's build fool you. He can compete inside against some tough opponents.
Now here's Schroeder. Simmons up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Ayton. Barnes in the post. Covered by Johnson. Barnes, no good. Nets trail by 5. Simmons looking around. Thomas against Barrett. Takes a 13-footer. Thomas misses.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Here's Quickly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his 4th personal
That
foul.
one on Schroeder.
Team is
You
in the
get
penalty.
Quickly out there, and he's a bit of a rascal, right?
At the line
Offensively, he
for
can
your
score
Raptors.
inside, he scores outside. He just
Emmanuel
causes some
Quickly.
problems out there.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
And Quickly drops them both. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. Pass to Simmons. Rebound Toronto. Left side Barnes. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Yeah, they're holding on to the lead, but they haven't been as aggressive on the offensive boards this half. Kind of interesting.
The kick out to Simmons. Tries again. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Now here's Thomas. Outside Johnson. Right side Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas for 3. It's deflected.
That's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Murray's checked in for Barnes. And the Nets also making a change. Watford's checked in for Clowney. Shot clock at 2. And again, it's the Nets missing. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Nets trail by
2
9.
minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:56 left in the game. And it's Simmons missing. Schroeder against Barrett. On the wing quickly. Ayton inside. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Thomas. And it's rejected. Barrett against Simmons. Launches a 3. And it's Barrett with the 3. Barrett's got 23 points.
They're finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, RJ Barrett, knocks it down.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Thomas against Barrett. Thomas outside to snap the cold streak. No good that time. Some solid defense from Barrett. Raptors lead by 14.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Raptors.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year. And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for DeAndre Ayton.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
The pass-first nature of Simmons, fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate. Schroeder against Quickly.
Here's the floater. Good. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Schroeder. Quickly with a rebound. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Ali LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.